So it's 6 a.m. in the morning and I'm running 100 kilometers at the SRTL Ultra. 3 kilometers in and we started the Sinhagad climb. Such a beautiful sunrise. So too much shit happened at the start. I basically forgot my bib in the room and I forgot the keys to the room. Then I forgot to fill my water bladder, which ultimately got me like 10 minutes late. The starting 10 minutes don't really matter. At the end of the day, it's gonna take me 20 hours. 5 kilometers done and we're almost at the top of Sinhagad Fort. We're at about 530 meters of elevation. I'm just really excited for the journey. I'm just 1 hour in. The next 20 hours, 24 hours, they're gonna be beautiful journey. Hara Hara! Mahadev! Hara Hara! 1 hour in and we've reached the entrance gate of Sinhagad Fort. Oh man, it's so beautiful. It's insane. That was the first aid station. We're done with Sinhagad Fort. Now we're off to Rajgarh. It's so beautiful out here.
Jai Shivaji.
7 kilometers done. First gel of 12. 14 kilometers done. Just got down Sinhagad. Now we're off to Rajgarh Fort. There's a good bit of distance from here, which is basically flat road. So this is where we'll get back the pace. Having the second gel. Just left the second aid station. We're at 15.5 kilometers. So I just got this Tego vest and all the Tego gear. But I'm literally discovering pockets, like new pockets as I use it. Built too well. Both my knees are a little fucked. My left ankle is messed up and we're at like 18 kilometers. So ultras are not just about running the whole distance. A lot of it you just have to walk and there's no other option. 23 kilometers done. The heat is starting to kick in. Done with 25 kilometers in around 4 hours. Just 75 more to go. I basically have to climb that mountain. Let's do a quick fit check. 26 kilometers in my 100 kilometer ultra. Cap from Tego, t-shirt from Tego, shorts, basically everything from Tego. Other than Decathlon sticks, Coros watch, a freaking iPhone which I'm shooting with. I'm trying to look for it. A6 gel Tribuco 13 shoes and Univage gels. Let's go. Bro, the climb of Rajgarh is brutal. "28 kilometers done and we've reached Rajgarh Fort. It's beautiful. Just reached the turning point at Rajgarh Fort. Thank you. Got the stamp. Hello monkey. What an experience. Now we're gonna run on a ridge from Rajgarh Fort to Torna Fort. 35 kilometers done. Just left from the aid station. Had another gel. Now we're off to climbing Torna. So Torna is basically the highest point of this whole trail run. It's gonna be crazy. 37 kilometers done. I've basically been running for 7.5 hours. Really tired. "40 kilometers run and look at where I am. Now we have to climb that mountain. Or that fort rather. Now we're off to the last climb of Torna. I basically came from that fort, ran on all those ridges, and then now I'm here at Torna. Crazy. 42 kilometers done, but we're technically not even halfway there. Finally. Fuck, I'm dead.
जा ही नहीं सकता अब नंबर लेके कोई मतलब नहीं है आदमी कहाँ खो गया यहाँ पे
Finally reached Torna top. We're at 43 kilometers, I think. We're at 44 kilometers and we're just getting down from Torna. Can't wait for that 53 kilometer checkpoint. Finally got some solid ground. My feet are hurting so bad. I'm not kidding. I'm at like 45 kilometers. My left knee is so fucked that I've almost cried 3 times. And literally I'm not even halfway there. "50 kilometers done and I'm still in the shape to run." Feels very surreal that after the last 50 kilometers I was literally dead. But now I'm gonna be doubling the distance. Reached the 53 kilometer point and I'm fucking dead. I don't even know how the second half of this race is gonna go. अभी आपने किया है कभी किसी ने इसकी ज़रूरत है सिक की फोल की ज़रूरत है आगे 100
और ट्राई करिएगा साथ में आपके एक आदमी एटलीस्ट रहेगा
हाँ हाँ आपके साथ ही बात है
वो भी कहाँ रखा है
56 kilometers done. I just got done with the aid station. The main one जहाँ पे drop bag होता है जहाँ पे you can store stuff. And बहुत mess हो गया. I wanted to charge my phone. नहीं हो पाया. I reached barely like 20 minutes before the cut-off time. I wanted to eat some food because I literally have half the distance left. But I did not get time to eat the food. I had to leave immediately. But let's see how this goes. Still 44 kilometers left. Running through the night. It's gonna be crazy. Hello guys. Shit, this is a mess. Papa! Dude, this looks so pretty. So the whole day I have had someone or the other running with me. But in the 100-kilometer ultra, there are not many people. So I'm basically almost running alone at night. This is what a aid station looks like. 63 kilometers done. And we were on the road for a while. And now we're again on forest trails. You literally can't see anything. It's pretty scary. 70 kilometers done. There's 30 kilometers more to go. The one most important lesson that I've learned from today's SRTL 100-kilometer ultra is just keep moving. Just keep moving regardless of the problems or how you'll deal with them or what if this happens, what if that happens. Doesn't matter. Even if something happens or doesn't happen, regardless, you just keep moving and things will eventually probably work in your favor. By the way, I'm like 75.5 kilometers in and it's like the middle of the night, which is probably why I became so philosophical. 78 kilometers are done and we just took a U-turn from Lingana Fort. Now we just have to go back to the 53-kilometer point and it's the last stretch. This is what a aid station looks like at an ultra. 207 where? Peak nutrition at an ultra. Orange. 90 kilometers done. I'm feeling very sleepy. Barely keeping myself together. And we just have 10 more kilometers to go. Done with the trail and now we're off to the main road. Oh. 100 kilometers done. It's a beautiful sight to see. We just have like a kilometer or two to go till we're back at the start point. I think they made the race a bit extra long this year. Better than it being short. I don't want to see a 99 kilometer Strava. I cannot explain, like, genuinely how cold I am, what I am doing to not sleep while literally walking. I've almost fallen asleep like 4-5 times while just walking. The most brutal thing I've ever done in my life. Time to lock in, get the medal, and go home safe. Finally, 101 kilometers done, and I'm done with my first ever ultra. So basically, everyone gets the medal, but you only get this if you finish it under the cutoff time. And I did. Super proud of myself. But my legs are dead now. Time to unbox my feet after 100k. Not that bad. This is literally how I'm walking after my run. It's cold here. Everything hurts. I don't know why I do this.